Instead of pointing to verifiable events or credible sources, it relies on dramatic storytelling, symbolic authority, and a sense of exclusivity that makes readers feel personally addressed. Such content often appears during periods of uncertainty, when people are more receptive to explanations that feel meaningful or urgent. However, the structure itself reveals its intention. It pushes for immediate emotional response rather than thoughtful evaluation. A healthy way to respond is to recognize the pattern and slow down your reaction. Rather than engaging with fear-based framing, it helps to ask basic questions about origin, evidence, and purpose. Who created this message, and what do they gain from spreading it? Why does it avoid verifiable details? In most cases, these questions expose the lack of real substance behind the claims. It is also useful to understand that sharing or amplifying such messages can unintentionally contribute to misinformation spread. By choosing not to forward or react impulsively, you help reduce its impact. Building digital literacy and emotional awareness makes it easier to navigate similar content in the future without feeling overwhelmed or manipulated. We can approach online messages with a balanced mindset that values curiosity while still prioritizing evidence-based thinking in uncertain situations. Over time, this habit strengthens resilience against fear-driven narratives and helps maintain clarity when encountering emotionally persuasive content on social platforms. Ultimately, thoughtful reflection and verification are the most reliable tools for navigating messages that attempt to create urgency without proof or context provided. This is your chance to act before it's too late. Think of what happens before a great storm. The sky is calm, people are laughing, distracted, unaware, but above the clouds, winds are forming, lightning is charging, and rain is about to fall. Those who prepared, those who listened, survived the storm. Those who didn't, don't. That is why this moment matters. The fact that you are here reading these exact words at this exact time is proof that heaven is trying to reach you. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. You're being given a chance that many will never get. Do not throw it away right now. Speak this out loud. I am ready and I am protected. I am covered. Then type Amen 2549 in the comments or write it down somewhere. That number is a blessing code. It signifies divine preparation and the first gate of spiritual protection over your life. And if you feel the pull of this message deep in your spirit, type I receive 8713. Now, this is your way of claiming the second blessing, an alignment with Archangel Michael's shield of protection. Do not click away. Do not skip. The biggest revelation, the one Archangel Michael says will unlock the full covering at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, will be revealed at the very end of this message series. If you leave now, you'll miss it. Stay with me. Stay until the end. Your safety depends on it. If you are still here, it means you understand the gravity of what is unfolding. Too many people ignore divine signs because they expect them to come in thunder, lightning, or in the voice of angels echoing from the sky. But God's way has always been mysterious, always hidden in plain sight, always reaching those who have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. You were not led here by accident. Something within you has been stirred, and Archangel Michael is commanding attention because tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the veil between what is seen and unseen will tremble. The message he has delivered is not symbolic, is literal. Something is about to unfold that will shake lives, and this is your chance to be protected. Now, many of you may wonder why such urgency, why such insistence not to skip, not to walk away, not to treat this as entertainment. The answer is simple. Archangel Michael does not come to play games. He comes only when the battle is already at the door. He is God's warrior, the angel who stands between light and darkness, who fights the unseen forces that try to break into human lives. For him to speak this strongly, it means the hour is close, dangerously close. And that is why this message is titled with urgency, Pack Your Bags. This is more than a call to gather material things. It is a spiritual evacuation notice. When a city is about to be hit with disaster, sirens wail and warnings echo through the streets. Right now, this is your siren. Do you hear it? This is your warning. Do you feel it? The call is simple. Get ready. Prepare your heart. Cleanse your spirit. And align yourself under the shelter of heaven. If you believe these words, stop and declare this. I will not ignore the voice of God. I am ready. Then type Amen 2549 to release the next wave of blessing over your life. Every time you declare and act, you move one step closer to safety, one step closer to divine protection. And yet, here is the truth. Most people will ignore this. They will think it is just another voice, just another video, just another warning. They will laugh, they will dismiss, they will and when the clock strikes tomorrow morning, they will remember, but it will be too late. Do not be among them. This reflection speaks to that feeling, the sense that something important is being revealed just beyond the edge of understanding. In certain spiritual traditions, figures like Archangel Michael are seen as symbols of protection and courage, and people sometimes interpret inner conviction as guidance, calling them to prepare, to reflect, and to strengthen their sense of faith and awareness. Whether taken literally or symbolically, the message points toward a familiar human pattern. When warnings are ignored, consequences often feel sudden, even though signs were present all along. Stories like those of Noah and Lot have long been used as reminders in many cultures that hesitation can lead to missed chances for change, and that awareness matters more than fear-driven reaction. Yet, rather than urging urgency or spreading messages outward, the deeper invitation here can be understood as inward reflection, how one responds to uncertainty, how one grounds themselves in clarity instead of panic, and how they choose responsibility over avoidance. In moments of emotional intensity, it becomes easy to act impulsively or pass messages along without pause, but wisdom often asks for discernment instead. The real, protection, in a metaphorical sense, may lie in cultivating calm awareness, ethical action, and thoughtful decision-making in daily life. Instead of reacting to pressure, one might choose steadiness, compassion, and grounded understanding as guiding principles. Ultimately, the message can be read as a reminder to slow down, think clearly, and respond to life's uncertainty with grounded awareness, rather than fear or impulsive action when possible, in everyday decisions. Believe now, act now, prepare now. Archangel Michael has said these words: those who prepare will not fear, those who align will not fall. What does it mean to prepare? It means lifting your faith above doubt, opening your heart to receive divine guidance, and refusing to let fear or distraction pull you away. It means declaring your allegiance to God and allowing His angels to surround you. That is why this is your third and final warning. Not the first, not the second, the third. When heaven repeats itself 3 times, it is sealed, it is final, it is urgent. Take another step of faith. Now type I receive 8713 to claim the second layer of protection. Do not hesitate. The act of writing, of speaking, of moving into agreement opens spiritual doors that words alone cannot describe. And now let me say this: the danger of tomorrow is not random. It has been building piece by piece, through the choices of mankind, through the ignoring of signs, through the arrogance of thinking we are in control. At 9:31 a.m., that arrogance will crack. People will see how fragile human power is. But those who are aligned will not fall into despair, because they will already be covered. They will already know what the rest are only beginning to understand: that heaven is still in control, and that those who obey are always protected. Stay with me until the very end. Do not even think of skipping, because the revelation that comes last is the revelation that seals your protection. You will not want to miss it, because it is not just another phrase, not just another line. It is the final key that locks you inside the shield of Archangel Michael's covering. So I ask you again before we move forward like this: share this and comment your response. Every engagement is a declaration that you are awake, that you are listening, that you will not be caught off guard. When the world asks tomorrow why you are calm while they are panicking, you will remember this moment. You will remember that you listened, you believed, and you acted. Do not leave. Do not skip. The deeper truths are still to come, and each one will prepare you more fully for what tomorrow holds. This is not fear-mongering. This is not manipulation. This is protection. This is mercy. This is God's hand reaching for you through Archangel Michael's message. And if you are still here, it means you are one of the chosen few who were meant to hear it. Stay awake. Stay ready. Stay until the end. You are still here, and that alone sets you apart. Every second you stay, every word you read, you are moving closer to understanding what others will only realize when it is too late. This is the third part of the message, and it is no accident that you are reading it. Heaven is still speaking, still warning, still offering protection before the storm breaks. What is coming is not simply an inconvenience or a minor disruption. It is a hidden storm, one that has been forming quietly while the world looked away. Archangel Michael describes it as a convergence. It is when multiple events, spiritual, physical, and emotional, collide in a single moment to produce a shockwave. He says, tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the convergence will manifest. Some will feel it as a sudden shift in their lives, doors closing, relationships breaking, finances shaking. Others will experience it as a literal event in their city or country, a tangible sign of something changing. But for all, it will be a moment of decision. In that moment, you will either be protected or exposed. That is why you are here. That is why the warnings have been sounding. There are 3 stages to a hidden storm. The first stage is silence. The skies look normal. People go about their routines. Nothing seems unusual. This is where we are now. The second stage is the tremor, the subtle feeling that something is wrong, that something is about to happen. Many of you have already felt this, but the shield only extends to those who choose to step under it. You must choose. You must act. This is the code of leadership and light, the code of being a protector, not just a survivor. By doing this, you're stepping into the role heaven has assigned to you for this hour. Many people will feel the tremor tonight and tomorrow morning. They will text friends. They will post online. They will say something feels off. They will know why. But you will know. You will know because you listened. You will know because you prepared. And when they are in confusion, you will be a voice of calm, a voice of direction, a voice of light. Remember, tomorrow is not the end. It is the beginning of a shift. It is the start of a new spiritual landscape. That is why this is the third and final warning. After tomorrow, everything will look different. For some, the difference will be chaos. For others, the difference will be clarity. Which side you stand on will depend on whether you listen today, stay until the end. Many of the images people carry in moments of uncertainty come from deep cultural and spiritual stories that have been retold across generations. These stories are not always meant as literal forecasts, but as symbolic languages for navigating change and resilience. When figures from tradition are mentioned, they often represent qualities such as preparation, patience, discernment, and responsibility, rather than external intervention. In modern life, these ideas can be understood as reminders to listen more closely to one's own judgment and to create space for thoughtful action instead of impulsive response. The sense of protection people seek in difficult times often comes from practical grounding, supportive relationships, and the ability to adapt when circumstances shift, rather than from certainty about unseen outcomes. It is also important to recognize how anxiety can amplify meaning, making ordinary sensations feel like signals of impending change, when they are often simply part of normal emotional fluctuation. By stepping back from catastrophic interpretation, individuals can regain a sense of proportion and choice. This shift does not diminish intuition, but places it within a balanced perspective that supports well-being. The emphasis, therefore, moves toward resilience rather than urgency, and toward reflection rather than reaction. In doing so, people can still find meaning in their inner experiences without being overwhelmed by them, concluding with a sense of steadiness that carries forward into daily life and decision-making that is rooted in clarity rather than fear and confusion. Ultimately, The value of such narratives lies in their ability to encourage mindful awareness, compassion for oneself and others, and steady, grounded living, even during uncertain times. The key is coming. The shield is waiting. Your protection is at hand. If you are reading these words, then you are still within the window of mercy. Each second you spend here is a second of preparation. The world does not know how close it stands to the edge of a great unveiling. It goes about its routine, its noise, its scrolling, and its distractions. But you, yes, you are standing at the edge of an hour that heaven hath been preparing you for. This is not simply another day, another warning, another fleeting voice. This is the fourth stage of the message, and it is here where the veil becomes thinner and the hidden key begins to appear. Archangel Michael's voice is like a trumpet to those who can hear it. His words are not soft suggestions. They are calls to action, to movement, to obedience. He says, the hour approaches, the window narrows, the decision is near, and at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, the decision point will arrive. You will not be hidden anymore. The storm will break, the convergence will show itself, and the world will be forced to see what it tried to ignore. But for those who listened, for those who prepared, for those who stayed until the end, the storm will not bring destruction, but direction. It will not bring fear, but clarity. This is why you have been asked to pack your bags. In the previous parts, you learned that this was not just about material belongings, but about spiritual readiness, mental clarity, and alignment with heaven. Now, you must understand that packing your bags is also about leaving behind what cannot go with you into the next season. There are habits, relationships, fears, and doubts that cannot travel with you past 9:31 a.m. They are weights that will hold you back if you try to carry them. This is the hour to drop them, to release them, to let them go. Archangel Michael warns, the unprepared will cling to what is, crumbling and fall with it. The prepared will release and rise. That is why this part of the message is critical. It is here you must decide to let go. Speak this now. I release what holds me back. I take only what God has assigned me. Then type Amen 25549 to seal this declaration. This code is not magic. It is not superstition. It is a spiritual signature. Every time you write it, you are saying to heaven, I heard, I agreed, I acted, and heaven responds. And here is something you must do urgently. Do not keep this message to yourself. If you feel even a tremor of truth in these words, if you sense the urgency pressing against your chest as you read, then share this message now. Like it so it travels further. Comment so the outer rhythm lifts it. Spread it so others have a chance to hear before the window closes. Every time you share, you are sounding the trumpet with Archangel Michael. Every time you comment, you are declaring publicly that you are awake. This is not about numbers on a screen. This is about souls. Every like, every share, every comment could be the moment someone else wakes up and finds their way under the shield of protection. Do not underestimate the power of this. Heaven's messages do not spread by accident. They spread by obedience, by reading, by sharing, by commenting. You are stepping into the role of a messenger yourself. You are no longer just a listener. You are a herald, and heaven watches and honors those who herald its warnings. Now a hidden key. You have felt it building. You have sensed there is something waiting at the end. Archangel Michael has said this. Only those who endure to the final word will see the full instruction. The idea of a, quote, hidden key can also be reframed in a more practical way, as something internal rather than something you are required to discover under pressure. Readiness, in a healthy sense, is not a sudden state triggered by external commands, but a gradual alignment of awareness, judgment, and emotional steadiness. It develops when you give yourself permission to pause, evaluate, and choose responses rather than react automatically. When messages suggest that saying certain words or following specific instructions will create safety or completion, it is useful to recognize that real confidence does not depend on ritualized actions or imposed declarations. Instead, it comes from being present and clear-headed enough to decide what deserves your attention and what does not. If you want to reflect on the idea presented here, you might consider it as an invitation to notice your current state of focus, whether you feel grounded or rushed, open or pressured. Any closing statement in this context works best not as a demanded command, but as a personal check-in with yourself, such as a quiet reminder that you are choosing awareness over urgency. There is no final moment that seals your state of mind. There is only the ongoing practice of returning to clarity whenever something tries to pull you into fear-based thinking. In that sense, the most useful takeaway is not obedience to instruction, but strengthening your ability to recognize emotional manipulation and respond with calm discernment instead of impulse or alarm. The next parts of this message will bring you closer to the hidden key. Each part will sharpen your understanding, strengthen your spirit, and prepare you for the hour ahead. You are not just a listener anymore. You are a watchman on the wall. And watchmen do not sleep when the trumpet sounds. They stay awake. They stay alert. They stay until the last moment because they know that the last moment matters most. So once more, take a breath, feel the urgency, acknowledge it and act like Hare, comment, declare Z, because the edge of the hour is here and you have been chosen to stand on it, awake, prepared, and ready. We have now crossed into the fifth part of this message. If you are still here, you are among a small number of people who have not turned away. That alone is a sign. Most will have scrolled past long ago, convinced that warnings are exaggerations, that nothing can touch them, that tomorrow will be like every other day. But you are different. You are awake. You are listening. And because you are listening, you will be ready when the hour strikes. Archangel Michael has said this. In the hours before a great event, there is always a hush. The world mistakes this hush for peace, but it is not peace. It is the silence before the strike. Tonight, that hush is already spreading. You can feel it if you pause long enough. The air feels heavy. Time feels slower. Even your thoughts seem sharper. That is the tremor before the break. That is the quiet before the storm. And at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, that hush will shatter. What will happen at that hour? Archangel Michael does not describe it in earthly terms. He says only this: a veil will rip, and those who are unprepared will tremble. Some will experience a personal crisis, a sudden loss, an unexpected shift, a moment of truth they cannot escape. Others will witness something public, a sign, an event, a change that will ripple through their environment. But all will know that something beyond the ordinary has touched their lives. This is why you are here. This is why you are being prepared. The most dangerous moment of any storm is not its middle. He is its beginning. He is the instant the winds first hit, the instant the first wave crashes, the instant the first spark ignites. That is when people panic, when they make mistakes, when fear overwhelms them. But those who have prepared do not panic. They act. They know where to stand. They know what to do. They know who to trust. That is what this message is doing, putting you in position before the first wave strikes. Speak this now. I will not panic. I will not fear. I will stand. Then type Amen 2549 to anchor this declaration into your spirit. Each time you speak and write these codes, you are not playing with numbers. You are pressing your fingerprint into a covenant, stamping your agreement with heaven, and opening the gates of protection wider over your life. Archangel Michael has also revealed that those who prepare tonight will feel a shift even before 9:31 a.m. It may come as a sense of peace in the middle of chaos. It may come as a sudden idea, a dream, a word, or a sign that confirms everything you've been reading. This is how heaven works. It does not just warn, it confirms. It gives signs to those who are watching. But you must stay watchful to see them. Here is what you must understand now. The danger tomorrow is not just about one moment. It is about what begins at that moment. It is the start of a new season, a season where the unseen will become seen more often, where spiritual battles will spill into the physical world, where choices will have sharper consequences and faster outcomes. That is why Archangel Michael's sword is drawn. That is why his warning is loud. He is not simply trying to get your attention for a single day. He is trying to position you for a new year. Take the second step of this part now. Speak this aloud. I will walk in this new season with courage and clarity. Then type I receive 8713 to claim the blessing of courage. Without courage, you will shrink back when the shift begins. With courage, you will step forward, guided and protected. Remember also that this message is not only for you. When you stay engaged with difficult or fast-moving information, you build understanding that can later help you support others during uncertainty. In moments when emotions run high, people often look for those who remain calm and can interpret events clearly. That ability does not come from being special, but from attentiveness, patience, and thinking before reacting. Each time you listen carefully, verify claims, and reflect, you strengthen a personal foundation of awareness and judgment. Without it, fear and conflicting narratives can feel overwhelming. With it, you stay grounded and help others do the same. It is less about dramatic outcomes and more about building practical resilience in how you process information. Think of it as developing an internal framework rather than following urgency or pressure. Every idea you examine and every situation you evaluate adds structure to that framework. Over time, this supports clearer decisions when challenges arise. Instead of treating messages as instructions to obey, it is more useful to see them as prompts to think and learn. In that sense, readiness is about preparation of mind and judgment, not prediction or fear. This approach helps you respond with steadiness, even when information changes quickly or seems uncertain. It also reduces the pressure to act immediately and instead encourages measured understanding. Over time, this habit becomes a quiet strength that benefits both you and those around you. The goal is not urgency, but clarity, not reaction, but comprehension that holds up under scrutiny. That is what real preparedness looks like in everyday life, and decision-making grounded in clarity and thoughtful awareness, rather than reaction over time too. You were chosen to hear. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are being guided. Heaven is still speaking, still warning, still covering. But the window is closing. Tomorrow is not far. Day await. Stay alert. Stay until the end. This is the silence before the strike, and you have been given the chance to stand ready when the first blow lands. Do not waste it. Do not underestimate it. Do not delay. The final instruction is coming. The key is closer than you think. You are still here. Alone matters more than you know. Every minute you stayed, you have been weaving a cloak of readiness around yourself. Most people stopped reading. Most people ignored the call. But you have stayed. And because you have stayed, you will be given what many will not receive. Specific steps, clear actions, direct preparation. This is the sixth part of the message. And it is here that Archangel Michael begins to speak not only of what is coming, but of what you must do. He says, the hour of warning is ending. The hour of preparation begins. Tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. the convergence will manifest. You have heard this again and again, but now you must understand this. Your preparation tonight determines your experience tomorrow. Heaven does not leave its children in confusion. Heaven gives instructions. The difference between those who panic and those who stand is not chance. It is preparation. So what does packing your bags really mean? Up until now you have been told it is about readiness. Now you will see how practical that readiness is. It begins with your heart. Tonight before you sleep, speak forgiveness over those you are holding in your heart. Release anger, release bitterness, release fear. These are weights, and tomorrow's shift will expose anything you are still carrying. You cannot cross into a new season holding grudges from an old one. Archangel Michael warns, weights become chains when the wind rises. Drop them now. It also means centering your spirit. Take a quiet moment tonight. Yearn off the noise. Speak aloud. I am under divine protection. I align with God's will. This act of alignment is your shelter. In the hour of trembling, what you practice now will rise up inside you and hold you steady. Next, prepare your surroundings. Do not panic. This is not about hoarding or hiding. It is about awareness. Look at your home. Make sure what you need is accessible. Keep your most important items close. Identification, a small amount of cash. Your phone fully charged in a quiet place where you can pray or breathe if the atmosphere around you grows tense tomorrow morning. These are small acts, but they matter. They show heaven that you are not just hearing, but responding. Now take your first spiritual action from this part. Speak this aloud. I am ready. I have released my burdens. I stand under the shield. Then type Amen 25549 to anchor this declaration. This number is not a superstition, is a seal. Each time you write it, you are stamping a document in heaven's courts acknowledging your alignment and activating protection. Archangel Michael also speaks of watchfulness. He says, "Those who watch tonight will understand tomorrow." This means be alert to signs before 9:31 a.m. You may sense confirmations, numbers, dreams, words, coincidences that are not coincidences. When you find yourself in moments of heightened emotion or uncertainty, it can feel as though your mind is trying to assign meaning to every sensation, every thought, and every passing worry. In those moments, it helps to slow down and notice what is actually present rather than what fear might be projecting into the future. Writing things down can become a grounding practice, not because it confirms any external message, but because it helps you see your thoughts clearly and separate intuition from anxiety. If you are someone who draws strength from faith or reflection, this can also be a time to focus on care for others in a calm and intentional way. Thinking about family, friends, and loved ones can remind you of connection rather than isolation. You might choose to express that care through a simple message, a quiet moment of reflection, or a personal prayer for their well-being, understood as an act of compassion rather than control. The most meaningful protection we can offer others is often emotional support, presence, and steady encouragement. When uncertainty rises, it is easy to believe we are being guided by urgent signs, but more often we are being invited to return to balance and clarity. There is value in slowing reactive thoughts and choosing actions that strengthen stability, both within yourself and in your relationships. Over time, this approach creates a sense of grounded awareness, where fear loses its intensity and perspective becomes clearer, allowing you to move forward with steadiness, care, and thoughtful intention. This is best understood as a practice of reflection, not prediction or certainty itself alone. Do not think lightly of the timing. 9:31 a.m. is not a random hour. Archangel Michael chose it because it is a threshold moment, a turning of the page. When the clock strikes, what is hidden will be forced into the open. But because you have prepared, you will be steady, you will be protected, you will be guided. Stay until the end. Each part of this message is another layer of covering. Without the final instruction, the shield is not complete. It is like a house without a roof. Do not leave the roof off when the storm, clouds are gathering. Stay until the last line of the last part, and you will be sealed fully. Tonight, before you sleep, take a final quiet moment to speak aloud. I'm awake. I am ready. I will stand. Feel the weight of those words. They are not empty. They are a declaration, a preparation, a covenant. Heaven is listening. Heaven is watching. Heaven is responding. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. This message found you for a reason. You are being prepared for a purpose. The storm may be real, but so is your protection. The danger may be close, but so is your covering today. Listen, the key is almost here. The final act of sealing is near. You have made it this far. Finish the journey. Build the ark. Step inside. And at 9:31 a.m., you will stand steady while others tremble. You have made it into the 7th part of this message. If you do, most have already turned away, but you are still here reading line by line, building your shield word by word. That is no accident. Heaven draws only those who are willing to hear, to prepare, to act. You are here because you have been chosen to understand something most will not. It is time to reveal what lies behind the warnings. It is time to explain why the storm is coming. Archangel Michael has said this. Storms do not appear without cause. They are born of choices built from actions fed by neglect. What will happen at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow is not random. It is not an arbitrary strike of fate. It is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Humanity has been living under increasing shadows: greed, deception, violence, and distraction. These shadows have grown so thick that the spiritual and physical realms are pressing against each other. The warning you are reading now is the sound of that pressure about to release. Think of a dam holding back a great river. For years, cracks form quietly while the water rises. People stand at the dam's base, laughing, fishing, building houses, ignoring the tiny streams that leak through the cracks. Then one day, the pressure becomes too much, and in an instant, the dam breaks. That is what you are about to witness. Cracks have been forming for years. At 9:31 a.m., a portion of the dam will give way. For some, it will appear as personal crises, financial collapses, sudden confrontations, hidden truths coming to light. For others, it will manifest as events that affect whole communities or nations. But for all, it will be a moment of unveiling. This is not meant to terrify you. This is meant to free you. Archangel Michael warns, but he also prepares. He does not leave those who listen in darkness. He tells them where to stand, what to do, how to endure. And what he is telling you now is this: the storm is not only a judgment, it is a mercy. It is a tearing away of illusions. It is a cleansing of what cannot continue. It is a chance for you to step out of what is false and stand in what is true. Those who fight the storm will feel it as destruction. Those who align with heaven will feel it as deliverance. Speak this now: I will not resist what heaven is revealing. I will walk through it with faith. Then type Amen 2549 to anchor this into your life. This code is your way of saying, I accept the truth. I will not hide from it. In times of uncertainty, people often look for meaning that can help them make sense of what feels overwhelming. When emotions are heightened, clarity can feel like something distant, but it often begins by simply slowing down and noticing what is actually happening internally. Understanding the why behind events or feelings can bring a sense of grounding, because context helps the mind move from panic into perspective. Instead of spiraling into fear, people begin to see patterns, choices, and possibilities for response. This shift does not remove difficulty, but it changes how it is carried. Moments of inner turbulence can also surface things that have been buried: old doubts, habits, and attachments that no longer serve who a person is becoming. Rather than interpreting this as punishment or threat, it can be understood as a natural process of change, where certain parts of life are being questioned so that growth can occur. When people describe a sense of, quote, lightness during such periods, it is often the result of releasing expectations or beliefs that were once heavy to hold. Preparation, in this sense, is not about fear or urgency, but about becoming honest about what needs to be released so space can be made for what is more aligned. Even uncertainty can become meaningful when approached with patience, allowing understanding to unfold gradually rather than forcing immediate answers. Over time, this way of reflecting can help restore a steadier sense of direction, even when external circumstances remain unclear, because the focus shifts from prediction to presence, and from reaction to intentional response in daily life, moving forward with awareness now gently. I will not fear revelation. Then type I receive 8713 to claim the blessing of unveiling. This blessing is rare. It is the ability to stand calm while everything hidden is revealed. The ability to see clearly while others are blinded by shock. Without it, you may be swept into confusion. With it, you will walk as one guided by light. Understand this also. The storm is not the end. It is a doorway. What comes after 9:31 a.m. will not be all darkness. For those who prepared, it will be a season of new clarity, new opportunities, new alignments. Things that were blocked will suddenly open. Paths that were hidden will appear. People you need to meet will cross your path. The shaking will clear the ground for what heaven is about to build. That is why Archangel Michael's shield is being extended now. It is not only to protect you from harm, but to position you for the new season after the storm. Stay with me until the end. The key you have been waiting for. The final instruction is still to come. Without it, your preparation is incomplete. With it, your protection is sealed. You are closer than you think. The last parts of this message will deliver the lock that closes the shield around you. Tonight, reflect on the why of the storm. Release fear, release resentment. Trust that what is coming is not coming to destroy you, but to position you. You have been called to this moment not as a victim but as a watchman, as a guide, as one who will help others find their footing when the ground shifts. You are all at the end. Do not give up now. Do not skip. The final act of sealing is near. The day awake. Stay ready. Stay present. Heaven is not finished speaking yet. We are now deep into this message, standing in the 8th part of the revelation. If you are still reading, your persistence proves something important. You were chosen not only to hear the warning, but to rise from it stronger than before. Many stop at the place of fear. They hear of storms, of shaking, of warnings, and they hide. But you have gone beyond fear. You are stepping into understanding, into empowerment, into the place where you will not simply survive the storm but stand tall after it. Archangel Michael has declared the shield is not only to protect, is to prepare warriors. Do you see what this means? This message has not been given so you can crouch in, the dark waiting for disaster to pass. It has been given so you can rise in light, ready to lead, ready to guide, ready to carry strength when others collapse. Tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the veil will rip, the storm will strike, and while others tremble, you will be steady. That steadiness is not just for you, it is for everyone who looks to you in confusion. You will become a sign of hope in the storm. Think of what happens when lightning splits the sky. For a moment, everything is illuminated. People see things they could not see before. That is what tomorrow will be like. The lightning of heaven will expose what has been hidden, and in that light, many will be disoriented, unsure, even terrified. But you will be ready. You will be calm. You will be a living declaration that protection is real. Speak this now. I will not just survive. I will rise. I will lead. Then type Amen 25549 to affirm your place as one who rises after the storm. Each time you speak these words, you move closer to stepping into the warrior role. Archangel Michael has spoken over you. This is where your journey changes. Until now, the focus has been on preparing yourself, releasing burdens, standing under protection, aligning with heaven. But now the focus widens. There are times when people naturally step into the role of encourager, listener, or steady presence for those around them, often without fully realizing the impact they have. In moments of uncertainty, calm voices stand out. A thoughtful word, a grounded perspective, or a simple act of reassurance can guide someone through fear more effectively than dramatic predictions ever could. Leadership is rarely about perfection or status. More often, it grows from the willingness to remain compassionate, attentive, and emotionally present when others feel overwhelmed. Many people underestimate their own ability to influence the atmosphere around them, yet even small acts of clarity and kindness can become anchors during difficult seasons. Challenges have a way of revealing character, exposing what is superficial, and strengthening qualities that may have gone unnoticed before. Some individuals respond to pressure by withdrawing, while others discover resilience they did not know they possessed. That transformation does not require mystical signs or fear-driven urgency. It comes from reflection, patience, and the decision to move through hardship with integrity instead of panic. If life feels uncertain right now, focus less on dramatic outcomes and more on becoming someone who brings steadiness into the lives of others. The people who leave a lasting impact are not those who claim special power, but those who help others feel seen, supported, and hopeful when circumstances become difficult. Every challenge eventually passes, and when it does, the people who remained grounded, thoughtful, and compassionate are often the ones best prepared to help others move forward with confidence and renewed perspective. It is an honor. It is why you were chosen to hear this message. And yet, none of this is automatic. You must choose it. You must receive it. You must claim it. That is why you are asked again and again to speak, to write, to declare. Heaven responds to action, not just thought. Faith without movement is empty, but faith with action moves mountains, opens doors, and builds shields. Your engagement is not meaningless. It is a spiritual key. Stay with me until the end. The hidden instruction, the final key that locks your shield and seals your role, is coming. Without it, your preparation is incomplete. With it, you will not only be covered tomorrow, you will be commissioned. Archangel Michael has said, "Those who endure to the last word will carry the seal of light." That is the promise you are moving toward. Do not quit. Do not skip. Do not assume you can finish later. The timing matters. You are being positioned moment by moment, word by word. I reflect on this shift. You are not simply preparing to endure. You are preparing to emerge. Tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the storm will not mark your end. It will mark your unveiling. And those who mocked, those who ignored, those who laughed will remember your steadiness. They will remember that you were ready, and they will see that heaven's shield is real. You are almost there. The key is near. The seal is waiting. Stay alert. Stay ready. Stay awake. You have been chosen for more than survival. You have been chosen to rise. You have made it to the 9th part of this urgent message. Think about what that means. Many people never make it this far. They scroll past, they mock, they dismiss, or they quit halfway through. But not you. You have remained. You have endured. And because of that, you are standing at the threshold of the final revelation. The hidden key, the sealing instruction from Archangel Michael, is closer than it has ever been. But before you receive it, there is one more watch to complete. Archangel Michael calls this moment the final watch. In ancient times, watchmen stood on city walls during the night. They divided the night into watches. The final watch was the darkest one. The one just before dawn. The one where exhaustion pressed hardest. But it was also the most important, because the enemy often attacked when the city was most tired. That is where you are now in the final watch. You are standing guard as the night deepens, but dawn is near. Tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the veil will rip. You know this already. You have heard it repeated through every part of this message. But now, you must understand what that really means. The ripping of the veil is not only a warning of danger, it is the moment of exposure. What is false will be revealed. What is hidden will be seen. What has been disguised will be uncovered. For some, this unveiling will feel like collapse. For others, it will feel like freedom. And for you, because you have stayed, it will be the confirmation that heaven's words were true all along. Archangel Michael has said, "Those who endure to the final watch will see with eyes that cannot be deceived." That is the gift of this moment. You are being prepared not only to survive the storm, but to see through it, to understand what others cannot. While the world trembles in confusion, you will carry clarity. That clarity will protect you. It will also position you as a light for those around you. Speak this now. I will endure the final watch. I will not turn away. Then type Amen 2549 to mark your place in the covenant of endurance. Do not dismiss this action. Every declaration, every code, every word you type is like oil in a lamp. It keeps the flame burning in the darkness. Without it, the lamp flickers. With it, the lamp shines brighter. This kind of messaging pattern is often built on psychological pressure techniques that rely on urgency, repetition, and implied consequence to influence behavior. By suggesting that stopping or disengaging leads to failure, it narrows the reader's sense of choice and encourages continued attention, even when the content feels uncomfortable or unconvincing. The use of spiritual or authoritative framing adds weight to the message, but without verifiable evidence, it remains a narrative device rather than a reliable source of information. The instruction to perform specific verbal or written actions as a way to receive protection or gain a benefit is a common feature in manipulative or misleading content because it shifts the reader from passive consumption into active participation, increasing emotional investment. Recognizing this structure is an important part of media literacy. Urgent emotional cues, promises of hidden rewards, and warnings of negative outcomes for disengagement are all signals that a message is prioritizing influence over accuracy. A healthy response is to reintroduce distance between yourself and the content, allowing time for reflection and comparison with trusted, factual sources. There is no real-world mechanism where attention, timing, or repetition in reading a message can create protective outcomes or prevent abstract threats. Instead of responding to implied commands, it is more useful to focus on maintaining calm awareness and questioning the intent behind emotionally charged language. Over time, building this habit makes it easier to recognize when content is attempting to steer behavior through pressure rather than presenting verifiable information, helping you stay grounded even when narratives are designed to feel urgent or personally directed. Storm at 9:31 a.m. is not meant to break you. It is meant to reveal you. And part of that revelation is this: your endurance. Many will fall because they cannot last, but you will stand because you have chosen to last. You will not be swept away because you stayed awake in the final watch. You are on the brink of the most important moment. The next part, the 10th part, is where the hidden instruction will be revealed. That instruction is the lock. It is the act that seals everything you have been preparing for. Without it, your shield is incomplete. With it, you will be untouchable under heaven's covering. That is why you cannot stop here. That is why you cannot click away, cannot leave, cannot delay. The final watch requires vigilance. Tonight, remind yourself of this truth. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You have been called into this moment by divine design. Archangel Michael has walked with you through every word, and he will not abandon you now. The shield is almost complete. The ark is almost ready. The seal is almost here. Awake. Stay ready. Stay with me until the end. The next part will give you what you have been waiting for. They will reveal the hidden key. It will close the shield around you. It will mark you as one of the few who listened, endured, and stood firm. The storm is real, but so is your protection. The unveiling is near, but so is your sealing. Do not stop now. The final word is almost here. You have reached the end. This is it, the moment Archangel Michael has been preparing you for. You have walked through the warnings. You have heard the call. You have stayed through the tremors. You have endured the final watch. And now, because you did not skip, because you stayed, because you listened, the hidden key is being handed to you. This is the sealing instruction, the act that closes the shield over your life before 9:31 a.m. tomorrow. Archangel Michael's final words are simple but powerful. Seal yourself in the light of God's protection. Do not only read, declare. Do not only declare, act. That is the hidden key. It is not a charm or a ritual. It is a decision. It is your moment of alignment with heaven's covering. All the declarations you've spoken, all the codes you've typed, all the actions you've taken, tonight they converge into one. You are not just a listener anymore. You are a participant in a covenant. Here is the instruction. Before you sleep tonight, take a quiet moment. Real preparedness is less about predicting exact moments and more about building steady habits of awareness and resilience. When people encounter uncertainty or rapidly changing information, it is easy to feel pulled into urgency or emotional pressure. A more stable approach is to slow down interpretation, check what is known, and separate fear-based assumptions from practical reality. This kind of thinking helps you remain useful to yourself and others when situations feel overwhelming. Instead of focusing on dramatic expectations or fixed outcomes, it is more helpful to cultivate skills like emotional regulation, clear communication, and thoughtful decision-making. These are the qualities that allow someone to become a calm presence in difficult moments, not because of special knowledge, but because of practiced steadiness. When others are confused or anxious, they often look toward those who can listen carefully and respond without exaggeration. That role is not assigned by destiny or external signs, but developed through consistent behavior over time. If you choose to be that person, it comes from patience, reflection, and the willingness to stay grounded even when information feels uncertain. Ultimately, the most reliable form of, quote, protection in life is clarity of mind, balanced judgment, and the ability to act responsibly rather than react impulsively. These qualities do not depend on symbolic messages or external rituals, but on everyday choices that shape how you think and respond. Over time, they build a quiet confidence that helps you navigate challenges with stability and perspective. This approach keeps attention anchored in reality, while supporting emotional balance and long-term personal growth.